Hi everyone, this is David and Ryan Zachos here at Zachos Realty and Design. We wanted to come to quickly wish you happy holidays. Thank you for entrusting us as we look forward to continuing to get to know each and every one of you. We wanted to give you some insights as the local real estate market's now coming to an end. But before we dive into that, I just wanted to share a family tradition. As we're getting close to Christmas, Christmas Eve has often been a time where we stop and spend time with family. On Christmas Eve, we get together for dinner. This year it's going to be at my house. We're going to do prime rib like we often do. This year I'm going to use Bobby Flay's red wine and thyme butter sauce, and we're going to include with that baked potatoes, carrots, green beans, serve that with dessert, and just have a time to stop and enjoy the family. Another tradition we do on Christmas Eve is my wife Lynn and I, we put on It's a Wonderful Life, and we spend the time watching that, wrapping Christmas presents as long as ever it takes.
Look, Daddy, teacher says every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings.
That's right. That's right.
I want Ryan to give a quick overview on the real estate market since he's into it knee deep every day working with buyers.
Yeah, so obviously as 2021 is coming to close, we saw a huge increase in price point over the year. You're looking at 25-30% year over year, which is just crazy increase in price point. The entry level $240,000 market is still very hot. Multiple offer situations. There's a lot of real estate agents. There's a lot of buyers that are getting frustrated because they can't get an executed offer or contract. We are seeing success in that. I think in this market, you have to know what you're doing, how to set your buyer apart, give good advice to the buyer to structure an offer that's competitive enough for someone to accept. Obviously, as the price point increases, the buyer pool shrinks a little bit, so it might not be as competitive the higher you go, but with a lot of people moving here from out of state, that price point continues to tick up, and the demand is there. Right now, currently, we're seeing a very hot market. You know, once again, just a lot of offers on one home, multiple offer situations. We did see a slight softening here in September, October, not as many offers in one home, but now again, it just seems like it was back in spring where, you know, buyers are local, they're in town, they're making offers, they're shopping, and it's competitive like it was previously. What did you see on the listing side for this year?
This year was a very tight market listing-wise. We had maybe 1/5 of what we normally have in inventory. So 1 month of homes or even as low as a half a month of inventory when normally it's 8 or 9 or 10 times that. So inventory held low all year long. We've been successful in getting homes that we list, getting them in contract, keeping them in contract. As people get desperate to find a home, you got to really screen those buyers on the listing side. I expect to see majority of that trend for next year. Tell us a little bit, Ryan, what you're predicting for
next year.
For next year.
Yeah, I think, you know, we saw a huge increase this year. You're talking 25%, 30%, depending on the neighborhood and area of Sarasota you're in. With the amount of people moving here still, everyone is projecting an increase in price point again. Some are more conservative. Realtor.com, Redfin are about 3%, Zillow's up to 11%. I think those numbers are not out of the question. I think it might see a little bit decrease, not the 25% we saw previously. But we could dive into some big economics. I can tell you a reason, or, you know, go into detail about why I think the price point's going to continue to trend up. But just know that we do think it's going to trend up. Just is it at 3%, 11%? Don't know for sure, but it will trend up. Inventory is going to stay low. And the amount of people living here, the demand in this area is just greater and greater, it seems like. So that's my projection for going forward for this year. What about on the listing side or the sell side?
I think inventory is going to increase slightly. We're going to see that right off the bat in January 2022. Evidence of that right now where we're seeing some new builds. The builders are actually releasing homes, and that's going to soften things a little bit. Sellers that have been holding off selling their house for a number of reasons, I feel are going to have an opportunity to buy something, so they're going to be less scared about putting their house on the market to sell. And I think that will snowball a little bit to create more inventory for 2022.
That's good. Yep. And you know, we didn't really want to spend too much time on real estate in this video. We really want to just jump on here, say thank you. It's been a pleasure working with you or getting to know you. We really wanted to just say happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and we wanted to wish you a very prosperous and happy new year. If we can help in any way, please don't hesitate to reach out. We look forward to growing a relationship with all of you.
Have a great Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and we'll talk to you again soon. Thanks for watching.